So, guess who's had a very interesting day so far? It's closer to Nutmeg than us, but you know, whatever.
Interesting.
It's interesting, dude. Like,
One of our trees died.
hang on, let's back up for a
Like, that's
second.
the simple thing.
Oh, gee, no fucking wonder your device ran into a fucking problem over there. Sad face. Okay, anyways, no, really,
That's the
really
end of the
interesting
day.
day.
Like, that's a right now. Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes,
Yeah. Well,
interesting
anyways, her
day.
her computer's having some issues, so
Right
we're like
now.
running a little behind here. My computer is doing
Fine.
arguably
Yeah.
okay. I think it's doing okay. No, okay, no, but in all honesty, you have a yard.
With trees.
Yeah, with
Maybe.
trees and stuff. You know, the usual shit. How often do you actually look up? And this is gonna be a tree that's, I don't know,
It's at
fif-
least
I'll
like
say
50
50.
feet.
Like it's definitely
Yeah.
50.
It's a very old, very tall pine tree.
It's taller than the power line poles. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Those I don't know how tall those are.
I don't know how tall those
actually.
are either. Like
But
especially
it's
ones
very
in like residential areas that are definitely carrying, you know.
just
Well, I was gonna
residential
say
stuff.
yeah, but you know what we mean, right? Like just that.
Okay, well my computer's up.
Oh, now it's up.
Yeah, it's up.
Now it just gives you like a middle finger telling you,
For
hey,
20 minutes,
I
yeah.
can't do anything. What internet? What is an internet? And then nope, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Now.
Now. But no, but really, how often do you actually look up at your trees?
Whenever they're not like in bloom or it's a season with fruit
You know, like-
or
like-
you're just in the middle of winter, how often do you look up to look at your trees? Like not often.
I mean, I don't.
Unless it was after like a major storm and it's like okay,
Yeah, it's like,
do we see
yeah,
anything?
what happened? Did something get
Yeah.
knocked down? Oh shit, there's a branch on the floor, and you know, where did
Yeah.
that come from? Yeah, no, a fucking pine tree was just dead. Everything was
Brown.
brown, and we're talking
And
like
bark was falling off.
we're talking like Gulf Coast pine trees, so there's like no fucking branches,
At the
like
bottom.
a couple like tens of feet up, so it's not
Yeah.
even like something you can climb. It's just
There.
tall nothingness until you reach a branch like 40 feet up
Yeah.
or something.
Like that.
Yeah. And yeah, no, like they were all brown, and it was starting to lean, and Kelsey had noticed that it was starting to lean.
But I
And-
thought that was just
Cause
soil
yeah, like
problems.
because we had a terrible drought, and then we've had terrible storms. So you know, like yeah,
Back
oh
and forth.
fuck, like maybe the roots were trying to come up because
Yeah.
you know they were searching for water or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
thinking.
you know, like oh well, that kind of sucks. I bet you the next hurricane will give us some problems.
And then we noticed bark in piles. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well that's not normal.
like that's
But that could be the
weird.
woodpeckers. That could be
Yeah.
the squirrels. That could be just a random branch is dead. No, the whole tree died. The entire tree. It was dead.
So anyways, people came by. They spent like a few hours getting rid of it, and now it's gone. Now there's one
now
less
we've
tree.
got sawdust.
Yeah, there's a crap ton of sawdust, and it's kind of funny to see. But you know, whatever. Hey, do we have music? Anything? We
Weird.
good? You know what? Whatever. There we go. I hear it now. So, anyways, where were we? Right. The hermit. Yeah. So I did end up putting some time into this. Eventually, things are still definitely happening. There's still some idle. There's still some things like this is sealed up, and we can totally grab it if we wanted to distribute some warm. This finally turned on, and there's like a nice little thing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember what it looked like before the end of last stream, and right now because I did spend some time just randomly playing, and we're gonna
to
go ahead and
develop
print
some
that.
things, get resources. Nothing major.
Well, nothing too major. Like there hasn't been anything super significant. I think. I mean, look, we're still here waiting for deliver food to the mailbox because I want him to have nice food. But here's the kicker: there ain't no good food for this fucker. Like he wants to eat like the best things, and I really don't fucking understand like just how. Like, why do you want this? I've been super mean to some of the dupes that have been printed out recently because they're just they they're here. They have no additional skill points being added. They're just like, oh yay, yay, congratulations, welcome welcome aboard. Some of them are a little bit low on morale. You know, just the usual things that I end up doing pretty much now in this part of the playthrough where I just want things to get done and I'm not entirely paying attention to morale or really paying attention to their needs, but as long as nobody's like vomiting or displaying their stress reaction, we're probably in good ish hands here. Probably. Hopefully. I'm gonna go with we're probably in good hands. They're my hands, but you know, whatever. Here, why don't you also be a builder? And you still have points? Okay, cool. Here, be a researcher. Why don't you help that out? And I'm a damn idiot, so hang on. We need to get somebody that can dig. I know y'all keep telling me like you should put them through the skill scrubber before you send them so that they can, you know, be fine. But in all honesty, I'm going to be mean. I'm gonna send Ellie over and she's gonna have a great time on the second colony because she can pretty much handle everything except the cooking part, and I'm not gonna load her down with cooking just yet. Hold on, do I have a better choice? I'm pretty sure Ellie's gonna be the one. Okay, you can research but you can't dig. Actually, no, it might be Lindsay. It might have to be Lindsay. Because they are the second master worker, and they can dig, and they can farm. So yeah, fuck it,
Farming is
it's
very
Lindsay.
important.
It's Lindsay. Here, the transmitter. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Make sure they're not gonna go over on their schedule where they're about to sleep.
You're hilarious. You mean the one schedule?
Oh, you
The
still haven't
one
done
schedule?
scheduling?
It's
You
me.
need a schedule.
It's 232 cycles in. Do you really think I set up schedules? Oh, there we go. There we go. Like that. Hey, get fucked, bot. Go away.
Oh,
Mamad, do your thing.
huh. This is
And
actually
we
really
teleport.
well written out.
Wow, y'all learned English. That's kind of awesome. But no, seriously, get fucked. And then we defrost your friend. And then we have an Amari. It is an Amari. Yay! Okay. Okay, so if I remember my shit, which I think I do, the second colony is definitely the one that things need to be, like, put up in... crap, what's it called? They need to be put up in... The metal needs to be put up in containers, or else we're gonna have a super bad time. Because... yeah. The plug slugs will eat it, and then we're not gonna have a great time because plug slugs are eating our shit. And then we're not happy, and we start losing resources, and that's not a good thing. That is really not a good thing. But what we will do is we'll start trying to develop, like, bedrooms. I do need to start getting, like, plastic production up and going, sort of. I really do mean sort of. Oh shit, I fucked it up, yay! Here, build that first, because we needed them most urgently. Nutmeg, did you just complain at me? Are you complaining? Why are you complaining? Here, I'm gonna assume everything that's not just sticking out of the ground is an actual harvestable plant that we're gonna worry about later. Amari, are you... Ah, fuck. Amari is a, nyctophobic one. So they are...
Needs light, or will fall asleep anyway.
Look at him! He's scared!
Oh, poor guy.
He's scared, it's too dark in here.
You need to put him by a light. No, man.
There's no light.
No. I know what you want. You don't know. No.
There's no, like, unless I do something like...
No. If you want over here?
There's like a few things I need to do. Like I could build a printing pod for him. Because I'm pretty sure even if you build like the second tiered one, it does have what I want. And hang on. I need to be good about this. Actually, hold on. Did I make one of these yet? This says beds. Why are both of these yelling at me for beds? There are 12. And there are definitely
12
not 12
dupes?
here. Yeah, there's 12 dupes here. Have I been mean?
Of course.
Am I being mean again?
You're always mean to the dupes.
They're gonna be okay here. It doesn't appear that research is happening, right? No research focus selected. Awesome. Well, not awesome. I'll be honest, I've just been stacking things for them to do, and we worry about whatever happens later. I finally decided to say fuck it, and I set people to do stuff here. So here, I'm gonna do like 10 more, so that there's just some rad bolts in there. Like, I know that usually, why are you hurt? Why are you hurt? Unless you've been standing in the way and getting like rad bolts to the face, I think you should be fine. So why are you hurt? Anyway, I'm sorry, where was I? Oh, right. Like, I know I usually go full-blown, like, yeah, let's go for, um, just the full-blown whatever it takes for getting, I shouldn't be there. For getting, rat bolt generation and, you know, just, it's a very late in the game for me thing. Or at least I think it's pretty late in the game whenever I end up getting to rad bolts and shit. So I just decided to say, fuck it, I'm gonna go for just whatever happens, happens. Just make them manually do it, and everything will probably pan out. You know, don't worry about it. And I'm gonna argue with it's probably gonna be fine. Hang on, Amari, what do you
Nutmeg
actually
is
need?
wanting to go somewhere. So
Aw,
I'm going to take her real quick.
go for it.
Let's
I'll
go.
be here.
Let's go quick.
We'll all be here. Hang on, here. Just because we need somebody to cook. And then good, you ended up being a artist, so enjoy your artist stuff. Maybe.
Yeah, I was not kidding, Nutmeg.
Poor
It took
Nutmeg.
that long for her to...
Register that? Aw. Anyways, it's just you guys and me right now. Nutmeg is interesting. Sometimes she really just wants to go somewhere because it's no longer just absolutely fucking freezing outside, so she's happy. Oh wait, no, sorry. I keep meaning to flip over here because I should be looking for if over here did anything in the sense of setting up a brand, well, I say brand new, but more like an upgraded, what are they fucking called? A bedroom, a private bedroom, which I don't think I currently have anything really set up that way. I think it's just, hold on, where the fuck did you come from? Are you Brian? Interesting. Okay, no. Apparently I've not done anything in the sense of private bedroom design, so I might start stacking them in the other one so that I know what they're supposed to look like, and I'm an idiot, it's up here. I'm probably going to stick to the minimum size because if it's just, it needs a back wall and it has 2 decor items. I'm assuming the bed doesn't count as one. Even though it might be like a really nice bed. So we need it to be at least that, and I guess I could maybe do a painting. I forget if I could do paintings over plastic beds, and I really don't feel like loading into an older map to check that. What if, hang on, what if I do 30? Oh. Well, 30 won't be possible, hang on. That's the minimum, and then if I do 32, it means I can put in like 2 big-ass statues just on either side of the bed. Yeah, that could work. Oh shit. Are we gonna die? Okay. That was some weird lag. Here, let's do that, and then with the knowledge that we're not gonna have any kind of arguably cool anything for a while, I'm just gonna make it like this, so we have room for 4. That's a terrible fucking idea when one of them needs to have a bed for... Or, not a bed, I'm sorry. Needs to have a nightlight for them to be able to sleep. We're just gonna do that. And I'm basically gonna make a second one of those right now, but I'm not... Or at least not entirely. And hang on. Those are technically the two middle tiles in the room, so I'm just gonna center it there. Okay, I think I'll work it like that. I'll try and designate this as Amari's. And then since the other one's gonna need a bed too, we might as well hurry that up too. Okay, you need a ceiling light. Arguably I should be getting things like automation in here to make sure that this doesn't run 24/7. And we should really see what we have around here, because I already found something. I found something hot, but at least it's clean water. In the form of a water geyser. That's a plant. Hang on, are we at the bottom? Wow. Okay. And you are a copper volcano that we're gonna leave alone. Actually, here, let's set that as a 1. Or actually, no, I'll put it as a 2. There may come a point in the future where I actually want to play with it and tap into it, but it's not like just a flat-out normal volcano that it'd say, yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. That is a mirth leaf. We're gonna leave that alone too. Or, we're gonna leave that alone in the sense of, I don't really need to worry about it. Let's do that. Let's do that, so at least it's marked. And then I probably need to dig somewhere and just stash the power somewhere. Did I really miss you? You're like right there. That's gonna be a no for me. I'm gonna leave that iron volcano alone. That make us so spoiled.
She is. She heard your name. She heard her name. She heard her name.
I didn't do anything.
She's looking at you like you did.
I didn't do anything. Hold on, what are we looking for here? We got the water. There is gas, there is cooling. We should really find that cooling one. I want the cool slush.
Go get your toy. She's looking at you.
I didn't do anything.
No, I said go get your toy.
I'm
and
not
then
a
she
toy.
looked at you.
I am not a toy.
But you have socks.
Which she took one of our socks off. Yeah, one each. And I think she was really happy about that, but I can't really tell.
But she didn't do anything with the socks. She just took them.
Also, something is melting somewhere, and it's just dropping. It's just dropping stuff down here. Like, I should care about it enough to actually go for it later, but I don't care about it enough to actually, you know, do anything about it right now. It's okay though. Oh, also, I started doing this again. Eventually there will be a better rated engine down here, so I can just house the battery silos inside the colony, or rather inside the planetoid. And I basically went to a different map and pretty much counted up like how tall can the tallest one be, and where should I put it? No, where should I build the base so that we can get the most amount of batteries in there? And yeah, it's just that. No real big deal. There we go. More to the Paku Pit. Let's go. New arrival's coming. Whenever you're ready.
Poor torture pit.
Whenever you're ready.
Hey,
Yay!
your Pakus that are there are tropical Pakus?
No, those are the other ones.
The other
gulps.
Gulps. I'm like, I forget which one's which.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, so many of them are idle right now, but I'm like, yeah, were you guys any good? A volcano and infectious polluted. I'm just gonna have them actually dig it up here. Like, I want them to be able to do stuff to keep on, like, expanding the colony and shit. But I don't care about it enough to actually babysit or anything. So here, we will dig, but we'll dig from down. And then I get the feeling we haven't actually found anything in a while. That's probably helpful. Haven't found anything in a while, but that doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, all but two are idle like this. So what if we keep building flooring? Okay, nobody do anything stupid, okay? I'll be back. Oh, you guys are the two that are idle. That's interesting too. Well, it's a good thing that these two are so close together because we basically just have the two things that we need access to already. So here, I'll hit activate there, I'll hit activate there. Until we get ourselves some better metal, we'll just leave that there. But with the fact that we already found those two, we might be able to send refined metal through sooner. Assuming, hang on, did your heat dissipate? Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of a little bad, but it's not too bad. Honestly, I did a better job over here. Hang on. Enable that building. I'm gonna leave that enabled too, just for now. How are we running over here? Oh yeah, this is fine. The heat's starting to creep out of the oxygen generation room, but again, not a problem, not a concern, everything's okay. I should probably dig up as well, and build up as well, but we can worry about that in a little bit. I think I'm gonna send them to mop over here to try and get the clean stuff. And I'm gonna start hoarding metal here, so that when we do run into breaking open plug slugs and stuff, we don't have to worry about them. You know, just your usual shit. I'm not sure if they're actually worth trying to get the variants for or anything, like the sponge slug or the smog slug.
I do wonder what they like the details, because I haven't looked them up.
I haven't looked them up either.
If I'm going to try and get them, the only thing I want to look up is how to change them into it. And since it's a plug slug, I would assume it's either an environment or a metal, a specific metal you feed them. But again, I haven't looked that up yet because I'm still new to the plug slugs.
You need to play with them some more.
I know.
Here, and then somebody can do that. And there, we have things potentially happening. So we need to do that. We need to get stuff like this up and running. And then we need stuff like that. Again, what is a good place to stack some stuff? Arguably nowhere. Oh look, another thing. Oh wait, no, I already saw you. Is there anyone else I can identify like this? Yeah, that's gonna be a no. And we're just gonna do this, so we make sure everything's in there. Actually, I might as well make this into another bedroom as well, and we can make it like just 3 wide. Actually, that is fucking perfect. I like this. There we go. Okay, so that's an edge, and then this is an edge, except we're not going to go through that. And man, more Paku. Yeah, I know, you're afraid, I'm sorry. There's sweetweed over here. Cool. That helps us out on one end because we need the sweet wheat to be able to make the
Burger.
burger.
I mean, you make the bun first if you have it set, because that's what the sweet wheat goes into by itself. But the burger if you have meat as well.
Is it?
And I think waterweed, water, the water plant
Yeah.
that I've never been able to grow. I have attempted it. I suck.
You haven't been able to?
No, I've tried to, but
Wait, you don't have field research. I thought you had field research. Hold on a second. Oh, it's because I sent the artist, not the other one. Yeah, okay, sure, that makes sense. Here we go, look. Oh, right, deodorizers. Those will move later. And let's put that there. There we go. We're gonna try and make everything nice and fancy. That's part of the, or that's really the main reason why I even sent that one over here. Here, let's prioritize some mopping, yeah? There we go. No, my water. How are you spreading like that? I don't understand you. Oh, that's a mallow seed. It looked like something else for a second there. I thought like a Paku had died and dropped its meat down there. Strange things you see sometimes. I might accidentally drown that. This bog bucket might have to die. Actually, as much as I like that there, what if I just do a direct path down from here instead? So here, we'll just cancel all that. We'll pretend it never happened. These guys still need power, and I should definitely still put like a battery bank somewhere. Actually, wait, no, that's stupid. Hang on, hey you, give me a hand. Give me a hand. I don't think these produce heat, so there's a chance I could get away with this. It's like a good chance I can get away with this. I forgot what I was doing down here. It was probably going to be another oxygen generation room. I should leave myself notes, shouldn't I? It'd probably be a good idea. Okay, so if I were to put one of those, we do need refined metal, and there's no way in hell we're gonna get stuff like... Hang on, what do you have here? Crash satellites and geodes. So the geodes could give refined metal, and there is refined metal here, look at that. The question becomes, is it enough? Should we go for it? And do you actually show... That's consumable. Do you show metal? Nice. Copper, cobalt, more cobalt, copper. Those tiles are made out of copper. How much do we have here? It's not a lot, but it is some. Better than nothing, I guess. So here.
just make sure your plug slugs don't eat them.
There's no plug slugs yet. Here, let's do that. There's still plenty of food for them to grab if need be. I'm pretty sure research isn't advancing because, yep. I would put forever, but I'm very aware that I'm going to be dumb and totally forget about it. And then we're going to be not very happy because there is, yeah, there won't be anything happening over here. Okay, over here. Okay, the artist is doing their work. Arguably, they're both artists, so this is now a bit of a moot point of who's doing the work or not. Oops. I'm so sorry. I wanted to just see who... I just wanted to see the other shit. I didn't want to make you rework the entire fucking thing. I'm gonna avoid Ada, but I will print out more food. Run probably wouldn't be bad because we're okay on calories and I like the other stuff, but meh. Food. Food is a nice thing to have. I do love that I'm taking the easy way out by just seeking out refined metal down here and using that. But it works. I'm not going to worry about it too much. That's a floor. That's technically a floor. And that's a floor. So. That might not be my best idea. Here, I'm just gonna keep going down. And are you? Oh shit, that's diamond. So I'm not enjoying the being so close to some of these things. Oh hey, that actually works out. Look at that. That's a floor. Okay. We're still short. Are we short now? Still short. I'm too lazy. Okay. Missed a bunch of iron there. If we keep digging, we'll reach more iron. If we dig another layer down, we'll reach more iron. Yeah, screw it. I might put the batteries down here for now. I'm just gonna keep telling myself that, yep, this is totally not a bad idea. We're going to be fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then will I touch the really hot shit? No, we won't. Look at that. Okay, so the bad news is breathability is really shit down here. The good news is we'll be okay. Probably. Because then I gotta run the things that just make things turn into polluted oxygen faster. And, you know, just all that good shit. Okay, unreachable dig, which is a great oversight on my part. No, I didn't need that second ladder. My bad. Okay, can we do it now? Iron and more iron. Are you happy now? You're not happy at all. Surprised there's enough oxygen nearby that he's able to just breathe, or she's able to just breathe. Okay, do we have more iron nearby? Copper, that's just regular ass iron. Like, some of it was iron, some of it was not iron, like the refined version. Worth a shot. Okay, let's go like that. Numa gets a treat. Yeah, you get a treat.
Treat? You get a treat?
How's it going, Mickey?
Why do you have fuzz on your mouth?
Come here, because
I
she's
didn't think
deranged.
I didn't think any of your toys still had fuzz in them.
They have them in like the extreme nooks and crannies and shit.
You ready?
Aw.
Such a happy dog.
She's like tippy tapping, but on me. There you go, yeah. Go over there. Be happy.
She's licking my hand for the dust.
It tastes like the stuff, right? I just found another one. Are you the one I'm looking for? Cool Slush. Hello. Hello, you. What is the best way to reach you? How about just straight fucking through? Did I overshoot? Nope, this'll work. Maybe. Possibly. We had an interesting day. It's good to hear that it's
Very
going
interesting.
well. No, one of our trees... You peed.
A old, tall tree died. So, we didn't think it was fully dead. We thought it was just a branch. No, it was completely dead, so it had to be all taken down.
Yep. That might be the one that was
Our
dropping,
yard is
like,
full of
Widowmakers.
sawdust.
It's sawdust now.
I mean, the tree people did bring a
Wood chipper?
wood chipper with them, so...
That was a lot of fun. So yeah, we're down a tree. Nobody got hurt. Which I'm gonna count that as a win. Because I think it ought to be counted as a win. I don't know about you. Not to mention, they're professionals, right? Or they're supposed to be professionals, right? I might open up the Cool Slush ASAP because it is water and it is cooling, and I think it needs to be cooled in the general area. It could stand to be cooled in the general area. Plus, at least that means this colony can totally set up like a cooling loop and we'll be okay. Maybe. Probably. Okay, so there's still no power. I still haven't taken care of anything like that. But if we're about to get shit for cooling... hold on. What's your temp? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just put it out there. Hang on. Other colony needs other research to do, so here you go. That takes care of some people. Let's put that down. Okay, there's some batteries. Alright, we have iron now, so there's some iron. Nobody's running that at the moment, so here, you can have that. I feel like, should I actually design this to hold, like, the printing pod somewhere, or do you think... I don't know. Like, in the past, I've just
put it,
dropped
like,
it
right
here.
there, yeah.
Like, so should I leave it there, or should I do something else with it?
I don't know, because again, the only game I've played for the DLC, I just put it right there. Oh, and we will say, it's a good thing we found out the tree was dead, because it was starting to lean towards the neighbor's yard. And not just any neighbor, the neighbor that is very renowned in the neighborhood for being a dick. So, yeah.
These are also the same assholes who stole from us. Well,
The kids.
the kids. 20 years ago? Well, when I say us, I mean my family long ago. Like, before Kelsey and I ever met and stuff. But still, that shit's not cool. So, I personally do not like them. But it's whatever. It would have been funny had the tree actually decided to go, oh no, I'm falling. And, you know, actually wreck something along the way.
Well, and it was
but-
also leaning towards the power lines.
Yeah,
as well.
I'd be far more
Like,
concerned about that.
I'm more concerned with that. But not pissing off the dick is also very important.
It's more like it's just a consequence or a side thingy. Ah, fuck. Are you broken there? Oh, cool. We're gonna have to run for that. Oh, hell. Yeah, trees and power lines are not a good combo. Apparently, it was weak enough that had we been hit by like a hurricane,
Which it's December, or it's
it's ju-
winter. I was about to say December. I was like, no, I
like
meant
it's
winter.
not December. Yeah,
It's
I know.
winter. A hurricane's not coming, but there have been tornadoes.
Uh huh.
So
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, yeah. Just imagine that happening, and yeah, not gonna have a good time.
yeah, and we said this earlier, but we'll say it again. We at first thought that it was just a branch that was dead because the leaves, the pine needles on that uh, section were brown, and it was tilting. But we thought it was because we had drought and then flood and then drought and then flood, and so the roots were doing wacky things underground. We didn't think it was dead. No, it's dead. And the guys who cut it down are also going to come back later this week to
Well,
just
later next
trim the
week.
rest of the trees.
That was a lot of work for them to do though today.
I know. Well, it took them like 2 or 3 hours.
Uh huh.
Yeah, it's a good thing. But it was very interesting. Again, why we said interesting day. It wasn't bad. It's just something that happens.
Just weird.
Let's see. The first house I remember living in didn't have any trees. Oh, we're paying them, so like it's not like it's a service.
Yeah.
But it is nice
Oh
of them to fit
God,
us on
why?
in so
Oh God, why?
fast. Because they noticed some of the other trees do have dead branches that we've known about. But they're getting weak enough that yeah, they should probably be moved before they come down in a storm. Yeah. But hold on. And the second house I lived in as a kid had trees, but we never had to deal with them dying. So this is the first time I've had to actually deal with a service to actually come and take away the dead tree. So it's been an experience.
Better than not having them take it away.
I know.
Okay. Oh look, it's breathable down here now. Because things are off-gassing polluted oxygen and it's just flowing down. Makes that we usually have to cut down a tree or two every year and plan on clearing out more this year. For actual oh fuck, things are going wrong, or for firewood and stuff. Because I'd believe either one.
Well, my dad would cut down trees for firewood, but none of them were near home, There's actually a lot that a guy would, people would pay to go chop down a tree for this, and he'd replant them every once in a while. Let them grow. He had several lots like that.
Hold on. This legitimately is annoying me,
But
so
now-
I will go for it.
Again, my dad has a new house that uses an actual HVAC and not a furnace, so he's
Huh.
happy.
2 to the left and 3 to the right, okay? Which means if I were to, I don't know, drop that there, and then I were to put down hydroponic farms to denote where certain plants ought to go, and then put that down. Oh, there's no plant there, and then get rid of this. And then look, perfect. Right there. Let's do that as a 9. I'm gonna knock this back down to 5s. Because those ones now don't matter. I just wanted to really put that down somewhere. That would kind of make sense, and we'd kind of get some use out of that, so yeah. And also, to my knowledge, that tree that got taken out today was the 3rd tree ever removed from this property.
Yeah, I've seen one of the stumps. Or actually the 2 other stumps, yeah. One of those stumps tried to break my ankle. Thumbs up.
Just cause you touched it weird doesn't mean to try to break your ankle.
No, I stepped in it.
Ha.
Like, not touched it, I literally stepped in it and almost fell down. I was not hurt, but I don't like that stump.
So I love it when one of these spawns so close to an ice biome and now I have to run. Like the idiot that I am, to make sure that this doesn't get all fucked up and heated up. And do I know who you are? What are you? A minor volcano right in my fucking cold biome. No thank you. We're just gonna leave that alone and pretend it's not here. And look, now I have wort seeds. And I thought... Oh no, that was a wort. That was a wort. I misread whenever this fell down. I misread that as a sleetweed and not a wheezewort. Okay, so there's that. The dude now has a nightlight so that he's not afraid. Hold on, is it leaking over? It's not. Okay. I'm not sure how that would actually rank as a nightlight, and I would argue that that's more than what is necessary, but sure. Like I said, both trees that need to go and some just to clear out. We have a fireplace that we use during really cold times to help our heater not run as much. It just looks having to cut and haul it all. I feel like your dad got a lot of exercise during in the lead up to winter.
My dad did used to have to, because they did not have a heater. They had the furnace, which their AC did like move it around the house, but it did not produce heat on its own. So like their only heat during the winter, and he's up there in Sullivan, like he's up there in Missouri. So the only heat they had in the winter was his wood. I know. But no, so he would spend all of fall on the weekends chopping down trees. Like family would let him get wood from their like properties. Again, he would go to people who are like, yeah, he would go to people who have the lots who are like, oh yeah, you can pay me a little bit of money and then you can go chop that down yourself and take all the wood. Yeah, so he's very happy that his new house does not have a furnace. Very happy.
Lindsay, do not fucking fall down there because I will be very angry with you. This is gonna cause a headache for later if I do want to like if I do want to get it, because it'll contaminate this, but considering how close it is to this, it may not matter as much. Oh, and we should probably finish this so we're not getting heat transferred through that, because then it just hooks back up to an abyssalite layer and then we're good. I wouldn't have to worry about it for a while. Though I expect this sleetweed to die. But at least we're preventing other things from going away completely, right? Yeah, sure. Look, now we got more granite.
You can jump. I'm like, you know how to jump.
No, she doesn't.
Come here. Do you want me to pick you up? Are you that spoiled?
I think you know the answer to that.
I mean, you did listen to them chopping down that tree for several hours. She was not happy.
Hey,
yeah.
You do go there. Interesting.
This is the same... Oh, you get a treat. This is the same dad. Their old house, I'm pretty sure they donated it to the fire department. So they came and took down the house, like, wall by wall. And took it to, like, a training site to burn it down. You ready? Because my mom has always said she wants to burn the house down. Because it was old. It was literally built by my grandpa. So it was old, and so they used it for fire training, and it got burned down, and she was happy. The only bad thing is that means that John Wayne died in fire.
Why did your grandpa do that, though?
To scare people, of course. What are you going to put inside the joists of the attic? But a full-size paper cutout of John Wayne. I mean, what else are you going to do?
I mean, that's really fucking weird, but okay.
He's a huge Western fan. Like, you go to his house, and it is set to that Western movie channel 24/7. He never leaves that channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever been in that fucking house.
without it on.
Yeah, without that
Okay,
fucking channel on.
if he's not watching TV and any of the great grandkids are over, they're watching like Blue's Clues or little kid shows. I don't know many little kid shows right now. Like I can't think of any.
You're probably thinking Bluey.
I know
and,
Bluey. That yeah.
Like I'm just trying to help you out here. I think.
That grandpa is the same grandpa who works at a hospital and gets as security and gets to deal with crazy people, and he loves it. He's a character.
You can say that again.
The same one who was a police officer who got fired by calling his boss a fuckwit. Yeah. I have an interesting family.
Hold on, do you count as positive decor? Oh, the bug bucket is negative decor. Fuck you.
Aw, that's sad.
I know. It's such a nice plant, though. Okay, let's do that. Let's actually print out a person for a change over here. Oh, we're still a ways off. Okay. I love how I'm totally ignoring the other colony in favor of just this one. Which, by the way, I do have to say, I know a lot of people, or at least a lot of people that join chat and watch some of these playthroughs love to give me crap for, like, why do you have so many dupes by, like, such an early-ass cycle? It's like, it's exactly
he likes to
for...
get shit done.
Like, I want shit to get done. Like, how much faster can y'all fucking... Hey. Hey, guys. Guys. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. If y'all are just standing there, y'all are definitely gonna make an unbreathable pocket, and I kinda don't appreciate that. Anyway, hold on. Do we have research? Are you guys doing things? You guys are totally not fucking doing things. Like, it's taking forever over there. Like, the more I stack on, the longer it takes, and it's really fucking annoying. Oh, because we're missing a tile. That's why nobody's coming to activate it. Hang on. I want that printable over here. I just need them to actually build this shit. Gotta do a little troubleshooting and figuring out, like, why things are not happening. There we go. See? You see how easy that was? I'm gonna do the thing. I'm totally gonna do the thing where we're gonna go to the main menu and I'm gonna save scum because I do want somebody with 3 different traits, and it shouldn't be that bad. I gotta say, seeing some of the Western stuff that Grandpa has seen, like, some of the shit's like really fucking racist as hell.
Yeah.
But I get it. Ooh, look, Swirly. Or I feel like it's been.
What do you
Oh
mean?
god.
That plant doesn't have any rust. If you want rust.
I want to do. I need a dupe. Hang on. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
that
you're
grandpa,
actually a cooker.
I mean, the reason he called his boss a fuckwit is because he was trying to frame someone. As the police, like a high up police officer. Of course, not all police officers, but when you fire someone calling you out, yeah.
You're an asshole. Hold on, did I give you that and that's why Amari's behind? Yep. Never fucking do that apparently. Here you go. Have your thing. We'll do the skill scrubber later so that you can actually get your shit together. There we go. And these fucking guys are just idle, so I'm assuming they completed... Yep. Oh shit, hi. That's a
What?
thing. I have another natural gas one, yeah.
That's nice.
It's very nice, yes. So hang on, let me just stack things for them to do once again. And there we go, please go. Honestly, I'm just like opening up more of the asteroid. I'm trying to not dig through Some of the ice, because I do want to get like 100% recovery, so I'll just melt it later on. What's going on here? You're dormant in a few, and we're out of room, because we've not built infinite storage, but it doesn't matter. There's now another one. And we can breach the surface through here, so we can probably start building rocketry soon. Again, not something we need to worry about. What we do need to worry about is... well, I'm gonna make a floor here. And then what we're gonna do is, I'm assuming that... It's igneous rock. I'm assuming that I'm gonna be bringing in, like, the cold water from the other one. Or rather, the cool slush from the other one, so I'll at least run it... I can afford to run it a little further down. Here, I'm gonna leave it there until we figure out what it's gonna, where it's gonna come from and what it's gonna do. See, they're getting shit done now. Yay. I'm also totally going for the morale boost of having... Hold on, they're both bedroom, barracks, not bedrooms. I'm trying to get the mess hall up and running, which, hang on, can that actually pan out like this? That's 104. This is gonna work, guys, I promise. Yeah, that'll work. What are you doing back there?
She's
Okay.
killing things, of course.
Is she?
That's her job, yeah.
Okay. Look how close we are to this. Actually, wait, can this count as the thing? Not Mag. Why are we no effect? Is it because nothing's been built yet that it can actually count for anything? It's too big to be a wreck building. Not Mag. What's the matter? Something just turned on. Hey.
Meg.
Hey.
You get it. You can get it.
Are you sure she
You
can?
can go get it.
Are you sure she can?
She's not sure she can.
What are you? You're a bog bucket. Okay. We'll just leave you there. And then we can do this, right? Do you count as that now? Missing decor item for the Great Hall. And that's it. Okay. Amari. Okay. Oh good, you're preoccupied down here. That's okay. I don't know what this is gonna be or if it's gonna be anything, but I'm willing to start dropping, like, purifiers to try and make sure everything's nice and clean. Especially for later. There we go. Oh my god, they only built 2, so only 2 of them are able to be fine down here. But it doesn't count as anything yet, so... Lindsay, are you waiting to call somebody that is never gonna pick up because there is totally not one of those over here? Oh no, there is! Hey! Okay, never mind. You guys are noisy as fuck. Do you hear this?
They're very noisy, yeah.
Travelato, why are you hurt? What have you been fighting with? Also, I gotta say, that might be my new favorite one. Look at it.
Aww.
It's called the Smooch.
I don't think he likes it.
Where is that dude going? Are they being teleported? Oh, it doesn't say anything beyond just the Smooch. I might start spamming that one because I do like it. Do you have your skill point yet? Good. Here, Master Worker. There you go. You're not happy now, but it doesn't matter. You can now turn out masterpieces, so everything should be fine. Everything should be better. See, look, it's nice. And now this is counting for morale, because now it's a Grey Hall. And I'm gonna go ahead and just hit reroll on the rest to help increase more, well, more everything. And are we okay here? Oh, hell yeah. There we go. We got our 2 master workers going out. Fucking perfect. Okay. So we can bring our attention back over here. Because this is definitely the thing that we're gonna end up needing. And again, I kind of don't know, and what I mean kind of is, I really don't know how to do that particular infinite storage, so I will not be doing that infinite storage. Here, let's bring that back in by like 1 more. So then that way I can do it like this. And if we dig out that layer, yeah.
Sure.
And there. Is there a Kess in this playthrough yet? Let's find out.
That's a
Skill.
good question.
Assuming they're alphabetical.
They're not.
There is no Kess
Oh.
here yet.
They are.
Wait, there is?
No, not alphabetical, because I saw
Oh.
the bottom, but that's a different planet.
No, they totally are. Kess. Who do you want to be Kess?
It can be by skill, it can be by person.
Hold on, while we're standing here, hang on. You are not happy. There always needs to be a Kess. I can agree with that. Who's your Kess? Or rather, who's our Kess? Which dupe has a Kess-looking face? Or job? I've just noticed they all have like in their over here stuff, they all look disappointed or like not happy to be here.
All of them are
But
sad.
whenever they're here, they're like look, they're fine.
That's probably just a default picture on the head picture only.
That's fair. I could always make Lindsay Kess because she's the one that got sent this way and we're focusing over here, so might as well have Kess be here. In which case, there we go, Kess. And also we need to do this. Terrible meal. Yeah, we'll fix that eventually. Don't you worry about it. Okay, so we are gonna need a kitchen. And I should put it somewhere that makes sense, but I don't know exactly where that's gonna be. Hang on. What's your max size again? Kitchen? 96. Which I think this entire length is a little too much, but it's only too much by like 2 tiles, which means if I'm eyeing down here, which I think I will be, and assuming that that's actually where this is supposed to be. Why are y'all fucking peeing? Where did you pee? Max. Max, why are you peeing? Okay, halted because the atmosphere is bad. Somebody else just peed. Probably means our one and only bathroom is totally not working. Can you dig that? Can you dig that? It died. Okay, I tried. Hold on, my train of thought is trying to get derailed here, so hang on. Technically, that's the top of that, or that's the bottom of that floor, so if we were to do it like this, I bet you I could make the kitchen right here, and things would pretty much pan out. And you know what? Here you go. Have a 9 and have a second bathroom. There's a plant there. Have a second bathroom. And look, we could do more research now. Yay! Screw it. We don't have glass up and running, but we might as well run for that. Never know when we might actually make it to, geothermal energy. And, oh look, I killed you. And bless you, whichever dude that was. No, cancel that one. Kess almost got trapped down there. I don't know if y'all saw that. Are you there because you're a thing? You are a thing. Maybe we'll print out number 4. Maybe we'll print out a Sweetle larva instead. Hang on. Yeah, Sweetle larva goes here because we need that nice little bonus. And then we're back over here. Look, it's like nothing ever happened. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna make over here. If I do make anything. What I do need to do is connect out of the power so we're purifying more air. And then we're good. Ish. Considering there's another free couple pieces of food over there, I'm gonna run for them now. And somehow we're doing fine on food. I think there must be enough coming in from these things that I'm just passively getting, and there's not enough dupes, so we're fine. Hey Kelsey, when is it your turn to play Flip?
Oni.
And you play Oni.
Yeah. Mine. Oh gosh. I found a second water on mine, but there's so many. I think I have a carbon dioxide vent and a type of volcano right next to all my stuff. So I have to remember to avoid those.
Oh god.
You know? I haven't been able to do volcanoes yet. At all.
I haven't been able to do volcanoes. Ooh, that could be a bit of a problem. I did this a little bad, but that's okay. We'll be okay. Probably. We'll just dump a crap ton of ladders and it'll work out in the end. But I do need to hurry up and finish sealing this up before the really bad shit starts happening, because when that happens, I am not going to be happy about it. Again, this is why I do want to have that other, fourth dupe running around later. And considering that they're almost done building this up, we're going to continue going up anyway. We're going to do this. And then I personally am going to expect that this is going to be, the actual up-down barrier, but to the right. So I'm going to make them all just come back rushing in this direction, building a giant-ass fucking pole, and that should keep them busy for a bit longer. Maybe. Also, we're totally going to finish this because it's annoying me. And it might be in my best interest to do that so that nobody gets stuck here and pees themselves. And I think you're holding 14.7 rad bolts. I'm just going to refresh this back up to 50. And there we go. It's like nothing ever happened. But things are totally still getting done over here. Okay, so if I were to do this, would be okay. If I were to do this, we'll still be okay. Yeah, still be okay. That's a food. Those are food. Oh yeah, this is going great. I think. Well, you guys leaked out much heat? That's debatable. Okay, that's 4. I'm gonna probably staff these guys as an 8, but I'll only build... Here, I'll only build 3 more right now, but I will throw down one more statue right there. I recognize and acknowledge that there is negative decor, so I'll probably set up some place that they're just gonna start putting things in. Like, look, I'm probably gonna make this floor just be a holding facility. Actually, no, that's a lie, because there will probably be fridges and shit down here. Or maybe only partially, so like if I were to do that, but then basically build it like that, that should work out. I need to commit to actually holding a Paku pit, which might end up being somewhere down here, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, I like this, but the act of relocating these guys is going to be a pain. And I'm not sure if I actually want to go through with it. What I will do, though, is I'll pull out more 7s there so that things get done. See, Kess is carrying this colony right now. Just making sure we have water. Here, why don't we put down a ladder so they don't have to get the sopping wet debuff every time. There we go. Like, what do you mean too much water? Just clean it up. Or just mop it up, you'll be fine. I'm just spamming this over. Just got a strong back, always carrying. Exactly. Okay, so, as is tradition, a statue goes there. And then I gotta come cheat over here by looking at how the fuck I actually made this. Because that is a kitchen. So it looks like... Well, it looks like for one, I intended to do this. And I'm pretty sure I left it with room to grow for the oven thing, the gas range. So I think we're gonna mirror that over here, but slightly different. So we're gonna do do that. There's technically a statue there, so then the range, and then a statue there, and then the spice thingy, and then a statue there, and then they would probably benefit if I didn't build this door and I made it so there's actually a sink here and everything just like went further that way, which I think I'll do that to try and actually make a more allegedly sanitary kitchen, because you know you're supposed to wash your hands before you handle food, especially here making sure that they get rid of their germs before handling anything is probably a really good idea. But whether or not they actually do it is a whole nother story. Then just... there it is. Copy. So statue, 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 statue. There we go. Look at that. It's 90 tiles and the kitchen max size is 96. This pans out. Technically it'd be 91 if we got rid of this and, you know, built it up where it's supposed to be, but meh. There we go. Kess is doing such a great job back there. Okay. Here's the part where we open this up. Here's the part where we put these so we can sweep them. And here's the part where I get angry because there may or may not be a wild plug slug. There's not. Never mind. Because we gotta sweep up all of that cobalt ore before something bad happens, or a plug slug just wanders by and eats it, and then I get mad because we're a little short on metal. See, 3 out of 15 dupes over here isn't too bad. Hopefully I can push that up to 5 within the next 2 prints, but that has to imply that there are not very good prints coming through that would make me take a not dupe. Come on, give dupe. See, I would almost take those hatchling eggs because they'd be great for a meat supply and a stable food source. But again, how often do y'all actually see me do ranching around here?
Well,
I'll be
you could
honest.
print them and break them and make omelets.
Yeah, but then I feel like that'd be a huge waste of like future
A person?
resources. Well, no, I am gonna go with the person, but whom?
That's a very good question.
I could
Good luck.
I could reset it, because then I'd have 3 fucking decorators over here and nobody else really doing anything. So I think I'll do exactly that. Again, y'all know I don't necessarily like doing this, but sometimes it needs to happen. Hey, how's it going, Brainless? And then back in, because I want the thing. Hopefully. Don't explode on me now. It's not the 100 dupe challenge, you're fine. I think you're fine anyway. We have not a 3. Let's do that again. Main menu, back out. I'll speak for myself on this one. I'm great. How are you doing, Kelsey?
I'm uncomfortable right now because Nutmeg has most of my seat.
Oh, she's behind you?
Yes.
Hi, Nutmeg.
But other than that, I'm good. She's very happy.
Cheater.
She's very happy like this.
I'm looking for someone with a very specific set of skills, yes. Oh my god, they're getting worse. Although I kind of do need that sand, but, yeah, no. Come on, I don't wanna keep doing this, just give. Fuck it, I'll take decorator, but somebody good with like 2 other good traits maybe? Or not traits, interests? Give. Don't die. Thank you. Look at that. Digging, doctoring, cooking. That's somebody different. For sure. There you go. Welcome aboard. We needed a doctor. Oh. Proceeds to print someone out. Refuses to give them anything to actually help. We don't need a doctor that badly, so you can help out with the digging. And then since we do have decorators, I think I'll have to teleport someone else over here for a little while. I think I do need to grab. Hold on, who was I considering earlier? Was it Harold? It was not Harold. It was Ellie. But Ellie needs to have field research if they're gonna do that. So maybe I should have a researcher instead. Well, not bubbles. What else do you do, Lyra? Oh, they're technically one of the engineers working over there. Actually, no, look, you're fine. Nicola. Ignore the fact that Nicola has red morale, and I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna send him over. Come here, Nicola. Actually, you can come over tomorrow. It's bedtime now. Or at least it's food time and then bedtime. Then let's dig to the sides. Let's dig that. Is it just me, or does it seem like everything makes different noises now? Or at least louder noises, because I don't recall them being that noisy. The Sweetles. Could always just be me, I'm not sure. And how are we doing here? Oh look, it's a little better. Okay, once again, I'm sorry, who was it going after? It was Nicola. Oh look, Nicola's happy now. Here you go. Welcome to your new home. Come over here. Or at least I just need you to handle it for a little while, because I definitely need somebody to come activate the receivers, or the teleporters and shit. No, don't be idle.
I might have to move. This is her chair now.
No.
She has pushed me somehow even further to the edge of this chair.
She's really good at getting what she wants.
She is.
She wants more of your chair.
She's very spoiled. I'm like, how are you taking up like 3/4 of this chair?
Has she actually like pushed her legs out?
Look, look at her. She's a bun.
Hi. What are you doing?
This is her chair now.
She seems like halfway offended, like, yeah, what about it?
She's very proud of this being her chair now. Look at her. She's curled even more.
She's showing her dominance. She's halfway looking at me like, can you make her stop and give me the whole chair?
I'm gonna give her the whole chair. I'm gonna move up the ottoman that we sometimes use as a chair.
She'll join. No, look,
No,
she's off your
I'm
chair.
not in the chair. She doesn't want the chair anymore.
It was never about the chair, it was about making you uncomfortable.
I know it was probably she wants to be near me, but you could do that on my lap. Like, you could sit on my lap, Nutmeg.
No, she can't.
The benefits of sitting on my lap also include pets.
She doesn't believe you.
She doesn't. Even though I'm petting her right now.
Okay, let's go back this way. Oh look, they actually finished it.
Is my lap just not that comfortable?
I'm always surprised whenever I turn around and they actually finish doing...
What you told them
Yeah,
to?
what I told them to. Granted, it was like 2 cycles ago, so you know. Hey look, it just keeps going. Oh fuck. Let's just do that. Where does this go? What's up here? And because we can... Okay, now, besides that, which we totally are gonna get at some point in the future, it doesn't look like we ran into anything else. Okay. Oh, cool. And they finished building that. This shuts off in like 4 days. And... Hold on, how's my silo doing? It's hovering around 19, a lot. Do you have to wonder, like, if I were to just cut support to the smart battery, would we get this filled up? And would I feel better about it, or nah? Also, these never got warm enough, again. Like, after I dropped, how much could be held right there? I should probably get rid of the actual water in here because it keeps freezing and just causing problems in general. I still hate you, Hermit. I know you want, like, the best food out there, but how do you even know, like, what the best food out there is? Like, how long has the Hermit dude been locked away? Like, what the fuck, dude? How would they know? Okay, how are we doing for another person? We're still good. And as much as I want that to happen, I want to see a completed kitchen, so I'm just gonna force them to hurry up there. And also a more completed this, so I'm gonna make them hurry up there as well. What are those two hidden things here? There? Hold on, where? At? This one? It's a 2, it's probably a metal volcano. It's a copper volcano here. And what other one were you looking at? This one's a cool slush. I'm gonna worry about this one a lot later, assuming I actually get around to it. Which, let's be honest, assuming Clay does keep on updating the game, which they will, that probably means it'll be a new map, and I'm not sure. I haven't quite tamed one per se, so I should like them and I should use them, but meh. That's more like an eventual project to get to. Hang on, do you count as a kitchen? Behold, a kitchen. Yeah, really. I think the one time I did it, I was still pulling triple digit metal out and expecting the dupes to use it somewhere, and yeah, no. I can do a lot of dupe suffering by finishing late game and not having mastered some interesting mechanics yet. Which kinda, I feel like, is a testament to the game itself. Like, you don't have to do some of the shit that Clay's given to us. You could just completely brute force some things.
That makes upset at me. She left.
Aw, where is she?
She buried herself. She went to sleep.
Aw.
I mean, yeah, Brainless, you just got here, but we had 2 to 3 hours of someone cutting down and basically pulverizing a tree in our backyard. So she didn't get her nap today, so she's tired. She barked at it pretty much on and off for those 3 hours. Not that I blame her.
These guys are doing a lot of work. That's okay. Nobody got hurt. Dead tree is gone. Everybody's happy-ish. I see this as an overall win. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do with this then. For like a little while though, I'm just gonna do that. And just use it to hold a bunch of crap. Because over here is probably gonna take quite literally, like, if we have a raw egg for some reason, if we find that for some reason, you know, just everything that can potentially be made, like barbecue. Look, I can make a frost bun. Which, if we had access to natural gas over here, we could probably do stuff with. Then that's only at 165, so I'm totally gonna do that. And you get to be a 9 because it's probably a good idea to have that as a 9. You know, cooking. Cooking is probably a good idea. There we go. Better morale. A little better morale. What's Brainless have to say? Metal volcanoes are not that hard. Just to loop inside a volcano with the temp sensor at about 140, steam turbine to cool it, and push the output out. If you want to be fancy, an aqua tuner inside and use it to cool some liquid where you drop the metal. Might be something I need to toy around with first in sandbox mode to like get the gist of it down and then actually execute it in a normal, you know, playthrough. Copy your settings and go there. Okay, so here's the thing. I think we're gonna start by being dumb over here first. Yeah, there we go. And sweep only all, like that. And then sweep. And then other sweep. And we should take advantage of it because it's actually really breathable in here. And I think the two that came over actually have some kind of tidying skill with them. Alright, can we get a sixth one? Nope, we're going for the hatchling eggs. They're back. Marla said, I messed up big time when learning. Opened up an iron volcano. Definitely not prepared for it yet. It took you 30 cycles to fix your mistake, and it was basically like 10 tiles of liquid iron. Holy shit. Dude, I just really got aware of the whole... If you fuck it up or really need to cover something, you can totally use temp shift, like dirt temp shift tiles to just make it um re-solidify. Like it'll melt and then it'll get to re-solidify, but it'll re-solidify as a dirt tile, and then you can just totally seal something back up like that. Which is not something I really had thought about or thought through. I think you could do it also with like phosphorite and maybe coal. I'm just like vaguely aware of the possibility of doing it. It sounds really cool. You were unable to enter the box. It was at 900 degrees Celsius plus. Holy shit.
Dude.
Can the suit survive that temp? Are
That's a good question.
They have a max temperature, don't they?
I don't use suits that often. I usually stay in the asteroid, so I use the masks, the gas masks, the oxygen masks.
Yeah, but you can totally use the suit. But what do they max out at? Do they max out at something?
Yeah, do they? Is the main question.
Hold on. Slow heating. Let's go slow heating. Let's go slow heating there, and then we see what happens. And then yeah. I think I had suits and I was using it to go into the one volcano I did actually try and tame. Except again, like, yeah, so you know that totally super hot molten shit you're carrying? Would you mind, like, taking the suit off and then continuing to carry the molten shit in your bare fucking hands? Gee, thanks. Yeah, no, like, insta incapacitates. Like, all the time. Marla said I had to go doing tiny steps, putting temp shift plates and let it cool a bit. You run rhymes, so you're able to cool it about 100 and then just let them get a bit of damage? Holy shit. Is it still breathable in here? Damn, nice. Okay, I'm not too concerned with them opening it up now, because we're good to go. Like, it's most of the way clean. There's no way in hell that they're going to take anything hugely negative here. There we go. Well, I guess except for, like, the yucky lungs shit, but it's okay. And somebody needs to analyze it. And then look, we're good. Ish. Okay, though I might want to do, like, one of these right there for later. We don't really have a bunch of refined metal here, so, you know, there we go. Oh, I never enabled the teleporters from this side, didn't I? Wasn't I joking that, like, everything is in, like, a weird semicircle, or was I full of shit? I'm full of shit. Hang on. The output is at the top. The input... Did I ever find the input? Does anyone remember? I'm not remembering having found the input. And I hear shovels in the area. Wait, I thought I had found the input. There it is. Um, I have not reached the input. It's just there. I'm not even sure I know what my strategy to reach it was gonna be. Actually, that seems viable if I just like, if I just cut a path straight through that way, and then just kind of sort of build like that, because that's actually a floor, that could work out. Let's just do that. Grab a little more gold, do this, and we're fine. I think this might actually locate to like right here. Or I might try and like get some of them to come this way and see what happens in the critter fluxomatic, because I still have not played with it. But we do have it there. It's probably going to be something cool. You know, for later. I'm totally also going to extend our pole down. Look at all the gulp fry. Or just all the fry in general.
Your torture pit is back up and running.
My torture pit begins. It's going great though. Yeah, we're gonna have to access it from this side, I think. Yeah, okay, yeah, that'll work. We'll just leave it alone like that. Okay, they're still analyzing, they're still picking shit up. And then... because this is effectively just more polluted water, I'm gonna leave the bottle emptier here, and I'm gonna make it just get set for all polluted water things. And here, we should clear that out as well. I think I'll be kind, and I'll also here, copy the settings over here. What I was gonna do is I was gonna sweep over here so that everything is nice and clean. And then everyone's happy. Probably. Oh, did you finish? No, you did not. But again, that's okay. I'll run a wire up to here, and then later we'll actually hook it up and have it do stuff. Yeah, that's some good shit. Man, when the grub fruit's ready, it kind of looks really fucking creepy. Also, a little bit of oversight down here. I didn't exactly leave anywhere for them to leave a deodorizer to help clear this shit up. So I feel like that's a my bad. Let's drop that there. Oh well, I'm sure they'll be fine. Here, we're doing polluted water. Have fun. Good luck. Good, they're slowly getting less stressed. Because I'm willing to bet whoever was most stressed was actually one of like the really high tier dupes running around out there. You know, even though they've been able to breed, the research has... I feel like the research has been taking a long time. Also, I've been wondering if I should make the Paku pit also be in here for this colony as a whole. Did I get everything? Oh shit. Okay, now they've got everything. Are y'all putting this back in yet? It doesn't feel like they have been. I guess to a certain extent it kind of doesn't matter. And good, it's already cooled down the water, or cooled down the area over here. Okay, see, now stress is going back up over here. I don't know, it could have something to do with the fact that they're getting wet and not necessarily happy about it. We're gonna go ahead and print out the fertilizer here. Haven't had any in a while. Come on, Nicola, you got this. And somebody's totally about to drop something. Oh, good. Next dormancy in 60 cycles. We got to this at a really good time. At least I feel we got to it at a really good time. And then I think if we're gonna want to access any of this, we're probably gonna just build a ladder like through there to try and grab everything. Hold on, is there anything in the fucking lava this time? Or I'm sorry, in the fucking magma this time? It doesn't look like it. Hopefully it means we're gonna get everything we want out of it this time. But considering I already found the clean water but really hot water over here. Oh shit, no, we're still missing a natural gas geyser. So I guess things could still go pretty fucking badly. Could. Okay, let's push it all the way over there. Are there actually germs? Yay, there's germs! So has it actually been always pushing it out that germy, and it's just so cold that they instantly die, and I've just never paid attention? Because if that's the case, that's interesting. I've never really quite noticed that. And here, since they're having the most issues with decor up here, I'm just gonna make them sweep their bedrooms and hope that everything pans out. Since, yeah, everything's built now, everything's good to go. They're slowly moving water back where it belongs. Not bad for having just started developing this colony today. Like, during the stream and everything. You know, that was a bit of oversight as well, that technically in this configuration, there's only room for, like, 3 different, bedrooms? Or 3 personal bedrooms, so I technically don't have enough going on right now. But it's probably okay. What the fuck am I building out of? Okay. I'm doing this both to help make them do stuff and gain skills, and like it'll look nice soon. Plus, I'm kind of making bedrooms purple for some reason. Okay, that looks good, I think. I think drywall built really fast. I don't know about you guys.
How many different types of drywall do you have? Like, I have like 3.
I think I only have 3. Hang on.
Yeah,
Normal,
no.
purple, rainy.
I know I had the purple one, but I'm not sure. I have a third one, but I don't know if it's rainy or flowers.
I thought you had something cool that I'm like, I really wish I had that, but I like my rainy.
I would log in and find out right now, but then I'd want to play.
You
And
say
then we're not getting to bed until 5 a.m.
you say like it's a bad thing.
mm, I want sleep, yeah.
Sleep is for the weak. I do need to get their water system going over here. Um, but yeah. Ooh, somebody's actually becoming idle. Hold on. So I'm dumb. There's been no research focus selected for a while. Almost all the research I can do is gonna be needing... Oh, hell. Cool. Well, it's gonna be needing other stuff very, very soon. Like, the... The data disks, which I have kind of been inspecting almost everything, so I should have a decent chunk to go soon. There's probably a decent strategy to shoot for something from the beginning, so like you should beeline to something super fucking important that'll make it easier to grab more data banks later. But I'm not sure what that is, and I'm not sure what the fuck am I seeing here?
Is that ice forming and reforming, or?
I don't know.
That's what I think it is.
Okay then. Hopefully nothing weird happens there. I'm just gonna leave. So how interesting that they keep delivering here when technically this should be closer. Oh well. Here. How is the home water supply? Oh look, it's a nice healthy green. Y'all are fast in the fucking research, goddamn. Here's the part where we make some of that. If that's the input, ah fuck, the input needs power. This is something I routinely forget. Can you handle it? 1.87, and that puts you at 1.89. Not something ideal, but it will pan out. It will work. I need somewhere to just hold like fucking brine water and salt water that isn't this. Or I guess part of the oversight should have been a delivery system of just, hey, you have brine ice? Shove it in here. Though that might be discrediting what the ice could do, so maybe not a bad call. Maybe. Here, allow manual use, and I'm gonna totally send some... Let's do some gold. No, I should be funny. I should send them the depleted uranium. It's a metal. It's totally not radioactive anymore. There we go. I forget that drywall also contributes some to the decor.
Yeah, I like how much decor it gives. Plus, you can still stack some of the other furniture in front of it.
Like, I'm also trying to, like, slowly lean off the whole statue bombing that I like to do. Except now I've kind of learned how I can spam the statues, or reach the statues a little bit faster. And you know what? Rainy print down in the kitchen. Again, might as well get more morale out of it. It's not like anybody's really coming in here all that often, other than just this extremely beginning section, right here. But it'd still be nice to have more shit like this up and running. In fact, I'd probably need it more over here for more morale, like, faster. But it's okay. We might get one more dupe out of here very, very soon. And I probably need to start farming. Or ranching. Probably the ranching. Because, you know, kinda sorta need some food. They might appreciate being able to eat in the long term. Not that one. And how are we doing on temperatures? Oh yeah, this is fine. Okay. That was quite the leap around, but sure. Okay, that's not great. We're actually starting to lag quite a bit. That's not even like OBS dropping frames. That is
The
us.
game.
Yeah, that is us right here, right now. Okay, blueprint. Cooking, tidying, digging. Yeah, sure, why not? The bottomless should scare me a bit because we are running a bit short over here. Hey, hey, there we go. But it won't be all that bad. Hang on, you need a nice new hat to reflect how good you are. The same goes for you. And Kess. Look, Kess finally caught back up with her morale. She's totally fine.
Woo, go Kess.
Okay, so it's still incubating, but it is still very low. This is the one that I'm actually gonna have the grooming station on for, which also means that under food we need a critter feeder. We should totally have a critter drop off, but this one in particular is gonna get a storage. I don't want to talk about it. A storage bin that totally could have gone right there to just grab onto the eggs and then destroy it because we won't need them. Or we won't need them there again. And let's see that. Yeah, look, 120 max decor. Now. Okay, I'm gonna do the exact same thing over here. Yeah, sure. Let's keep building out of that. Still can't wait to see what other drywall prints we end up getting in the future.
I know they do have more plans for drywall, but I'm wondering if they're gonna be randomly drops like Don't Starve, and like you can buy it in packs like Don't Starve.
I feel like they need to have a big enough library of potential other skins
before they start giving out dailies like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought maybe they could start with a monthly drop. You know, that'd be a good way to start. If
Like
they
Don't
are
Starve currently has.
No, I mean like log in monthly.
Oh,
Like one
got it.
time, not like a big pack that reskins one major thing.
Got it.
And that could be pulled from like some simple background, some simple like outfits. I think that'd be good, and then add stuff for holidays into that, and maybe gradually make it like a weekly and then a yearly, because it takes a while to build up a stash like Don't Starve has, because there are different skirts, shoes, gloves, hats,
Open.
beards.
Open. And yet neither of us play as somebody with a beard. Sweet. Going great over there. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Oh. Oh, look. Did I hit the wrong thing on this end? Or what gives? I did. I sent them gold. Oh well, they can have the gold. Let's send some copper and aluminum. What's going on over here? What's going on over here? Okay. Everything's going well except are you too hot or are you too cold? You're too cold. Maybe we should dump some of the heat out in the form of radiant pipes up here. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna override these with a few radiant, but like right there. And then that should be good. And then down here... How are we doing decor? Look, it's mostly all green. It's still a little dicey down here. But it's okay. It just means one person's not really happy with what's going on over there. Everyone else is probably fine.
If nothing is on fire, everything's fine.
Yeah. Okay, I think if I leave them alone now, they will start moving things around like that. In terms of research, they probably ran out of Radbolt generating material, so I'm gonna go ahead and basically, yeah, sure, one. Basically make that keep going. That's probably our biggest bottleneck, and generally almost always is our biggest bottleneck. It's not the data banks, but rather the Radbolt generation. Oh look, they're putting up the metal ore now. Without me telling them to do anything, so that's a good thing. Hold on, does this count as the next floor? This is totally the next floor. Look at that. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna keep opening it. These guys totally need a nice bathroom. And I think they will be getting one soon. But in between, I make no promises, and oh look, there's meat in there. It's still mostly fresh. Let's drop you in like that. I still need to figure other things out, like where's their power generation gonna be? Because I should probably keep a battery a battery silo very close to them, or rather very close to that side. There we go. Okay, now we have metal. Okay, let's come back down here. Let's disallow that. And then we can probably afford to start upgrading our shit. So I'm just gonna retrace over our lines. That's probably not gonna be enough to do everything that we need to, is it? Probably not. I don't even think it was necessary for me to trace that one right now. On account of, it doesn't really lead anywhere. But it's whatever. Here, let's make it out of copper. Let's run that one like that. And yeah, this could pan out. Because then, with the increased capacity, we can always grab this. And probably run it through something to purify it slash warm it up. Because, what are you supposed to be emitting at? 14 degrees, but it's still taking heat out, so it's totally fine. I might cool this off to be more livable, and then, I don't know, make a bathroom. Probably make a bathroom. I love how now they also have a crap ton of metal to pick up and store. I should probably check over here to make sure that the metal refinery can still run. And yeah, I'm totally gonna make them make more. So here, have 25 more, have 50 more, and then we gotta check over here. Okay, a little bit toasty. But we still have about 10 to 12 to probably 15 degrees before things get really dicey over there. Ooh, and now I made it hot. I bet you this is gonna instantly flip to like, hey, I am too fucking hot. But it's whatever, because it's like that section of plants has spent a lot of time not being usable. Because it's been a little too cold up there, and I haven't really taken care of them. Also, it's been like this a lot where I'm like, yeah, we should do XYZ to help make sure we're making it towards the hermit, and then yeah, no, it takes an ungodly amount of setup to actually be able to feed this guy like the most gourmet fucking food we can.
Ooh,
And
copper.
he's kind of an a-hole. Oh look, cooking, researching, operating. Almost everyone has had fucking um cooking, which I guess is
Cooking
not
is
bad.
so important, though.
I know, but it's okay because I need somebody to be able to research here that is what I'm just gonna say, quote unquote, native to the fucking asteroid. Here, have carrying, Amari. You deserve it. Here, you need to be able to actually handle that. Nicola's doing okay. I should probably send them. Some of the ones that didn't start out here can probably start going home soon. And yeah, we're reaching a low enough calorie amount that I'm gonna start digging up some more of the free food that's just hanging around. And now is probably a really good time to start breaking into other, not that one, other food sources that are just like chilling there, that are able to be picked up, but I'm not for whatever reason. Here, I said I'm gonna do it like this so we can hit everything by only destroying like one more plant. Yes, yes, I know calories are going red because I'm doing a bad job there. Thank you for keeping it there and big red fucking line for me to see. But we'll probably end up resolving that one for later. And that's why I'm going to leave this one named as food. Because it's important and I still have to fix it. Or I guess I could always ship food out from the starting one. Because they definitely have a lot. I didn't check how many calories they have, but they were north of 400k before we
I always forget to like
started.
keep an active eye on food once I get secure in food.
Yeah, because then you
Which can
start
be
having a
bad
lot.
because then you start going down and don't notice and they die. Guess how I know this?
Oh my god.
I've made many mistakes playing on.
It's part of the game.
You learn.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyways, I'm tired. It's probably time for sleep and stuff. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Eventually we'll actually get to feed the hermit, and I'm probably gonna keep that one as a no, really, we have to feed the hermit to like legitimately to be able to do it, because when Clay inevitably puts out another update and there's like a whole new story element and you have to start a new map to get it, I kind of really don't want to spend another 80 hours or whatever trying to make it so that I can feed the hermit 3 different unique meals, because holy hell, I just want to know what the fuck he does. Legitimately, I could always
Yeah,
pop
I
into
know.
sandbox mode and just like, hey, here, have the frost burger, and have what the fuck are the other two things? Like spicy tofu and a third thing that I'm currently
I've
blanking
never
on.
made food that high, so I
Really?
have no idea. Yeah, I've never. No, I can't say never. Before one of the last major overhauls, I have not. Since then I've not done the gas range.
That's
I've
fair.
done it once, and that map died. I
That's
don't
fair.
remember specifically which map that was, but it died.
Anyways, I'll commit to actually doing it, but after that, meh. Maybe pop into sandbox mode. Like, here you go. Have your 3 uniques. Have fun. Please join the colony. Leave us alone. But yeah, but that's for future Peter to worry about.
Future Peter is
Anyways,
gonna hate current Peter.
nah, future Peter's probably gonna be like, "Thank you for preserving our sanity. Good job. Never again.
Yeah.
Don't do that again." Yeah, have a great rest of the weekend, guys, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.